technique recording all over YouTube. Alright, so I'm here. Now we're going to go for a Kiss of the Dragon. Alright? I'm going to build this up in time. The Kiss of the Dragon is because I've got dominant control of this collar grip here. I've been able to break him down. Right? Whether I've got same side or cross side. If I'm going to go for Kiss of the Dragon, I prefer having the cross collar grip. Alright? Because I feel like it helps me pull. Alright, so now what I want to do is I want to pull. And as I pull and break it, I'm going to use my grips to pull and try to dive my head inside of his leg. Right? And when I do that, this foot, this leg is going to wrap so that my whole shin is going to go to the inside of his leg as I dive through. Right? So I can give him a little kick away if I need to. And then as I pull, I'm going to get punched in the face first. Right? And I'm going to dive through. Now when I dive through, I'm going to lose control of the heel. Right? So I'll wrap to the front of his ankle. I'm going to stop and kick and pinch my knees here. Right? Because I'm locking down this leg. Right? Now once I'm behind him, I can let go of the collar and swim my hand through. Right? See how I'm here? When I swim my hand through, I'm going to square myself up with him. I'm going to wrap around both ankles, around the front. So he doesn't run. I don't want to try to grab his pants here. Right? If he kicks hard enough, he might strip my grip. Yeah, that's not fun. Or he kicks and he falls face first. Right? But I don't want to find out if my grip is stronger than his kick. So by going for the cuff in the front, right, he's not able to just kick his hands or his legs straight. Now once I'm here, once I've got control of this far leg, which is important, I have to have control of this leg. Right? If I'm holding his collar and I let go, alright, and I'm messing with his hip or whatever, he can easily just posture and step around with his right leg. Or he can back step or he can spin to the front. Right? You see, he's going to clear my leg. So it's important that I go from collar, boom, right, to the front ankle. Once I'm there, I'm going to open, put my shin, my low shin behind his knee, my foot is hooking around his thigh. This leg that was chopping down, all right, I need to get this same shin, all right, in the same position here. So I'm going to kick up, in, down, out. All right? That's like the windshield wipering motion. Realistically, it's right, but the motion is up, in, down, out. All right, and I'm opening my knees and hooking. Right? Now, once I'm here, I can let go with one hand to reach up, grab his belt, his waistband, right, and sort of grab something. Once I've got one grip, all right, he can't run from me, so I'll double up. And I'm going to pull and drive his hips. I'm going to drop his weight into my hips. All right, once I feel my knees compress to my chest, I'm going to activate like my legs like a spring, and I'm going to kick him forward. I'm going to push down, so I push his hips in between my lap. And I sit up. I'm trying to get my chest onto his back. My knees are pinched, my feet as they come on the front. With a purpose, Jose. Sense of urgency. Right? Look at my knees. I'm not dropping my feet when my feet are just sitting here on the mat. Right? I'm hooking, knees pinched, toes to the ceiling. Right? I'm going to let go and shoot an underhook right away. Grabbing that top shoulder. Second hand, come around, stab in the heart, cover the knife. I lean just a little bit, putting the pressure on one hip to relieve the pressure on this hip. All right, my top hip. Makes it easy to retract that leg. As opposed to if I'm square up here, yeah, I could, but it's a lot more pressure as opposed to just leaning, and I can just quickly put that hip in, or that hook in. The second that hook goes in, I'm going to fall to that side. Slide my knee up. Second hook, ear to ear, chest on back. All right? Whispering into his ear. The initial, when you kick away and you set them in your lap, all right, I'm keeping my legs strong. I'm not lazy here. All right? If I get relaxed and loose, I let my back of my knees drop to the mat, my feet aren't flexing, All right, I have no control of his leg. I have a small window that I can hold him there before he's gonna be able to get away. I mean, I've got a waistband grip, and if he starts fighting to get my feet off, so he can turn over, right, he's gonna run. So it's important to engage my knees, pinching, flexing my feet up to the ceiling, behind his knees. Right, your feet should be on the inside, okay? Tim stands up, I feel that. I grab that collar, I grab his Achilles, got my reverse Dela Riva, tips to the outside, right? I can give him a little kick, break him down, grab his heels, right? I can spin to the outside, underneath him. Once I feel it, I can just feel it. When you start coming around the back, right, this heel grip doesn't feel applicable anymore. So just let it go and cup the inside of his, or the front of his ankle. Back leg, it was my reverse Dela Riva, is chopping. My distance control leg is kicking up into his hip. I let go, I swim, and as I use my elbow here to square myself up, I can kind of dig myself deeper to find the front of his ankle. Immediately, I'm going to open my shin behind his knee. My foot, I'm not just doing this. I see people do this all the time for Kiss the Dragon, right? This is nothing here. All right, Tim can grab this foot and pull it through and just sit. And now he's got a knee bar on me, right? Or, if I'm loose here, he can push the foot down and try to kick this leg free and step around, right? He has. So you have to be engaging this hook. This cannot be lazy. Windshield wiper, same thing. My feet are glued to him. So now if Tim tries to mess with my feet at all, right, they're hooked on. Right? If he tries to run away right here, crawl away or whatever, go ahead, do whatever you want. Right? I'm locked to him. Right? People will do that. They'll try to drop down to all fours and run away. Right? They do. Drop down to all fours and run. Right? I can chase. Now you're in a rear body wrap, do all sorts of takedowns. So when I'm here, pick a side, it doesn't matter which side. Reach up, grab. I grab his belt, right? I can grab his waistband, right? His pants. Right? I grab just the back material of his gi. I don't care. I need something near his hips. Right? I will even do like a loose grip here on his like the skirt of his lapel. Not a strong grip, not recommended. But I can still break him down with this grip. I bring his hips, loading him up into my shins, so all his weight's in my shins. Right? And now I'm gonna kick my legs straight, not up, straight out, engaging my hooks. Right? Feet to the ceiling, knees pinching. And I'm gonna push him into my lap. And sit up. Immediately get my underhook, arm comes out, stab him in the heart. Pull the knife out of my belt, stab him in the heart. Cover the knife. Lean to relieve pressure, hook goes in, fall to that side, slide the knee up, put my hook in. Why wouldn't I just whip my leg in? Chances are, exactly, he's gonna bring his knee to his chest. I slide my knee up, I can kind of wiggle that foot in. It's easier to clear than opposed to doing this big, like wind up where he's just gonna elbow block me the whole time. Right? Maybe you get lucky and he's trying to elbow block and you get like a big swing and you trap. Don't bank on it. Happening. Just slide, knee up high, hook goes in, ear to ear, chest to back, hugging tight. All right, guys.